be a stranger's dream. Lock up this heart of mine, wanna wear it on my sleeve. I kinda wanna hate you, but I wanna love you too. I wanna hold you close and let you go, find someone new. And I wish it wasn't, but my mind's made up in two. What's killing me the most is knowing two things can be true. Wanna throw away your vanity, wanna wear it to sleep tonight. Wanna wipe our slate clean, wanna pick this thing up right where we left off. Wanna block your number, take one last time, make it enough. Wish I was one or the other. I kinda wanna hate you, but I wanna love you too. I wanna hold you close and let you go, find someone new. And I wish it wasn't.
Good morning, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is David Okon, and welcome again to this segment. I am in the United Kingdom at this time of the morning. It's about 6 o'clock now. In recording my voice, as I am done recently, recording my voice and then integrating it with a template I make. I spoke to my nephew here in London recently. I saw a poem he wrote on the social media on a WhatsApp group, and I requested if I can do a voice recording for my YouTube. Then he said, go ahead, do it. And I hope you know what a poem is. If not, then you can go online and Google to see what a poem is, and leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about this poem, which I'm going to read in a minute. I may not read to finish the rest. If I do not finish, then I will make a second video, perhaps tomorrow. Thank you so much. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. When you have time, watch as much as possible to your heart's content, and also click like, notification bell, click notification bell to be alerted or at the posting of my next video, and leave a comment so that we can interact, share this video with family and friends to allow them also to enjoy or to experience per se. So this poetry was written by my nephew, as I said, and the title is A Song of the Land. When you talk of land, we are talking of a land where we can grow food, we can hunt, we can keep animals, we can plant fruits, vegetables. We can do many things. On land, we can build on them buildings for residency, for living, commercial building. We build roads, hospitals, industries, and airports. Name it. Everything is done on the land. The land is like a carpet of a country. And in this context, my nephew was talking about Acoli land. Acoli is a type of Luo people. If you don't know what the Luo are, go online and look and find out. They are a racial group in Africa. In specific terms, the Acoli Luo of the East African, in specifically Ugandan, in the majoritarian, in there are millions, actually, more specifically, I think there are about 2 million people of the Luo, of the Acoli Luo in northern Uganda, and there are Luo people also in South Sudan. South Sudan being, if not the newest country, then among the newest countries. Leave a comment below. Let me know if there is another newer country than South Sudan. And the history of East Africa in its peopling indicates in history that the Luo people broadly came from the Sudan, in what was the Sudan before, a split between the north and the south. But other version of history in recent research and also dispensing postulate, should I say, that the Luo actually originated all the way from Egypt. Even others venture to say the Luo people actually came from the Middle East in its originality. It actually, specifically, in many ways, rumored as the original Jewish people. That I wouldn't really go that far because that calls for modern day or any other day research to actually illustrate the suggestion that the Chuli people are the Jews. Because if you go to Israel, where the Jews are, they are not black. But leave a comment below. What color of skin are the current day, present day Jews? Are they white? Because in life, if you are not white, then you are black, and if you are not black, then you are white. But there appears to be a mid kind of like racial mix. And if you find in Asia, and in Britain here is quite awkward. You find Asians sometimes class and black people, and also in terms of organizations, yeah, but also in perhaps also in politics, or even racial profiling. And if you comment below, if you think the Asians are black, the Chinese, and Indians, Pakistanis, I'll leave a comment below. Let me know, because who is a black person, who is white, and it seems to me there are just two racial groups, black or white, and there are the ones who are not neither here or there, which are neither black or white. Have to find somewhere to fit. I think the Jews could be classed as white or black. Leave a comment below. But when I talk of black, I mean very African or even the Caribbean type of black people. Leave a comment below. Let me know your thoughts. And yes, if you talk about the Luo, then that's who you find, and they are in the Luo people are actually in its specificity, mainly in northern Uganda. If you don't know where northern Uganda is, go online, because we are in the modern era. We have been talking recently about artificial intelligence. It appears to me that artificial intelligence is becoming more than meets the eye. It seems to be that artificial intelligence is going to be really prominent in changing the way we live, and things like robotics, in my opinion, also 3D printer. Imagine a system where everything built is done automatically without a single help of a person. That is a 3D printer. Very few people talk about it at the moment, but we are now predominantly talk about artificial intelligence. If you watch on every social media streaming, you will find that artificial intelligence is predominantly spoken about. You can also look and read about nanotechnology, which I talk about, which is really very very important in terms of technology and our civilization. And was cited at a time when we begin to talk in power, as opposed to talking in any other mode of existence, of experience. So this is such an opportunity. Now I will be reading this material in a minute, and time flies. And who would have thought? Because and it seemed to me that I'm going to have my work cut out, because I already promised to my nephew to read his poem in what I consider to be a remarkably written piece of material by my nephew. His name is Freddy Latigo Nono. I asked for his permission to read on my YouTube channel his poem, and he said yes, go ahead. And what I forgot to specifically ask whether should mention his name, but there is nothing to fear, because publicity comes in all shapes and sizes. So I hope my nephew is going to be happy to hear his name on his uncle's YouTube channel, and I hope it works. And being a lament and a call, I'm not quoting from my nephew right now, being a lament and a call to my people of Acoli Luo concerning the inheritance of our ancestral ground. It talks about ground. As you may imagine, it talks about ground. This is also part of the title of this what I consider a brilliantly written poetry. And let us look at part one, and the ground beneath our feet. The ground beneath our feet. As he says, and thank you so much for your participating. Listen, I'm now reading the text of part one. And listen, all my people, listen to my voice, for I am a daughter of the soil, a child of the homestead where the granaries stand, where the millet grows tall in the rain. Now, granaries are a form of storage, as in the traditional sense, as in the cultural sense. So I continue to read. I have seen the young men gathering at the trading center. I have heard them speak of football and of politics, of the ones who sits in the big house in Kampala. Kampala is the capital city of Uganda, because actually Luo is in Uganda, in the northern part of Uganda. Let us continue reading of the elections that come and go like the seasons. When we talk about election, we will talk about politics. When we choose who we we wanna lead. But when I ask them, my brother, where is your father's land? They look at me with eyes that do not see. Their mouths open, but no words come forth. For they have forgotten the boundaries of their grandfather, where they have forgotten the boundaries their grandfathers walked. Oh, my people, what is this thing that has come upon us? He laments. That we speak of everything under the sun, but we do not speak of the ground that holds our bones, the earth that our ancestors watered with their sweat. The world will always give us something to discuss: football, politics, personalities, elections, and succession. But I ask you, oh my brothers and sisters, what are we inheriting, and what are we passing to our children? Part 2. What the land means, the meaning of the land. Let me tell you what the land means to us. For I have learned from my grandmother, who knew, who sat at the fireside when the evening came, and spoke of the things that happened long ago. The land is not mere soil for planting. It is not just a place to build our houses. It is the memory of our ancestors who sleep beneath. It is the breath of those who came before. When I walk on my father's land, I feel the footsteps of my grandfather walking beside me. I hear the voice of my grandmother calling from the granary. I see the children who will come up to me playing in the compound. This land connects yesterday, today, and tomorrow. It is a chain that binds the generations. It is where our ancestors lived and loved and labored. It is where we must remain rooted like the shea tree. The land is heritage, it is identity, it is livelihood and productive capital. It is community, security, and belonging. It is integrational continuity made visible. We did not inherit this land from our fathers alone. We borrowed it from our children who are not yet born. We hold it in trust. For those who will come after us, we are custodians, not owners, in the long journey of time. Look at part 4, the coming of the stranger. I have seen the stranger coming from the city, dressed in fine clothes and speaking smooth words. He carries a briefcase full of papers. He speaks of development and progress. He says, my friend, this land is not productive. Let us help you. Let me develop it for you. Sign this paper, accept this money, and you will be rich beyond your dreams, says the stranger who came from the city. Oh, my people, have we become so foolish? Have we forgotten what our ancestors taught us? That the land is not for selling like a chicken at the market. That the land is not for exchanging like a cow for bright price. When the stranger comes with his promises, when he speaks of partnership and investment, do we ask the hard questions that must be asked? Do we think of the children who will come after us? The first question should not be how much. The first question should be what will remain. How can we develop without surrendering ownership? How can we partner without losing our inheritance? I tell you, my people, we are not against development. We are not against progress and modernization. We are not against education and innovation. We are not against building roads and schools and hospitals. But the land must remain with us. The ownership must stay in our hands. The inheritance must pass to our children, not to the children of strangers from distant places. Part 4, the voice of Ambassador Olaro. I remember the words of the great one, Ambassador Olaro, son of our people, who spoke at the funeral of Tiberio Okeny Atwoma Utwombie, at Atwoma, where the people gathered in mourning. My people, he said, his voice like a thunder. My people must, and they will defend their land. Tomorrow, today, tomorrow, always. His words echoed across the gathering. He said landowners should be respected. They should be allowed to develop their land peacefully. Genuine investors should negotiate with owners, leases, and partnerships should be considered. But dispossession should not happen. The community should not be stripped of its land. The inheritance should not be taken away. The children should not be left landless. Oh, my people. These were wise words, words spoken by one who understands, who sees the past and the present and the future, who knows what is at stake for our people. Protection and development are not enemies. They are siblings who must work hand in hand. We can protect ownership and we can develop. We can preserve heritage and we can innovate. We can welcome investment that respects us. We can partner with those who honor us. We can generate wealth without selling our birthrights. We can prosper without destroying our inheritance. Part 5, the post-war generation. I weep when I think of the war, when I remember the children who fled into camps and foreign lands, who grew up not knowing their ancestral soil. The young ones born during the conflict, the ones who never saw their father's land, who never walked the boundaries of their clan, who never learned the stories of their ancestors. These children are not to blame for this loss. They are victims of a time of trouble, but we who survive, we who remember, we must help them reconnect with their roots. Show them their land, I beg you. Teach them the clan history. Explain the customary responsibilities. Document the legitimate interests of the family. Resolve the disputes fairly without bitterness. Teach productive land Teach production land use of the future. Prepare them to become responsible custodians, for inheritance must not exist only in memory. The generation that survived displacement, the ones who remember where the homestead stood, must become teachers and guides for the young. Must light the path back to the ancestral land. Inheritance must remain identifiable. It must be protected and productive. It must be transferable to posterity. It must not fade like the morning mist. Thank you so much, and stay tuned. Continue watching, and as we proceed with this process, and stay tuned. Continue watching. Thank you so much. Good morning, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is David Okon, and welcome again to this segment. I am in the
Mayuna again, Ayabas.
Baby, I want to be with you tonight. Baby, I want to be with you tonight.
Allegiance sound.
Anytime I see you, girl, you give me good time, good time. When I don't see you, girl, my heart breaks sometimes, sometimes. Do you know I love you? I want you. Do you know I love you? I want you. My heart take over, sweetie baby. You are my superman. Come over, party, baby. Party, we party, we party, I come China. We party, we party, we party, I come China. Love me, my woman, my woman. Love me, my woman, my woman. Love me, my woman, my woman. Love me. twende Dubai, upige mapicha picha, tú eres mi señorita, comprarte una rosa, squeezing a vimaki.
Thank you so much. Welcome back. Let us continue from where we left. Reading this poem from my nephew, an excellent piece of artistic work. And leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about this poem. Leave a comment below if you know what a poem is, and go online and write a poem. Poem. That if you can spell that and try and give yourself a definition. It's a piece of writing, it's a type of genre, if you know what a genre is, and a type of literary work. And this I consider to have been written very excellently. And I requested my nephew, Freddy Latigo Nono, to give me the permission to read it on my YouTube channel and publish it on my YouTube channel. And thank you so much, Latigo Nono, for the great work you have done. And I hope my viewers and also my listeners will see to enjoy it. This material is voice recorded, and I will integrate it with a template. The template may not be as relevant to the poetry for lack of adequate editing, which is a work in progress. And doing video is a bit complicated and is a work on progress. Leave a comment below. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't subscribed. Leave a comment. Click like and click notification bell, so that whenever I post a video, you will be one of the first to know the video has been posted. I thank so much for your support, for your audience, and also for your commitment, for your support. Share with family and friends. Let me know your thought in this reading of the poem. We are now doing a second part, and which is part 6 in this process, and the responsibility of the household. We talk about the land, the responsibility of the household. So let every household ask this question. Let every family examine his heart. What are we doing to protect our inheritance? What are we doing to develop it and pass it on? We are still talking about the land. This is the theme and also the topic. The elders transmit their knowledge. The parents teach their children. Let the young learn and innovate and lead. Let every generation do its parts. We are talking about our land, Acholi land. If you are from Acholi land, leave a comment below. And if you are not from Acholi land, leave a comment below. If you're not an Acoli Luo, leave a comment below. Let me know where you come from in Africa or in other parts of the world. The land issues have always been in Africa and all across the globe and all the continents, including in Europe, America, and Asia, and other parts of the continents of the world. Land is of essence because it is the giver of life. Is a platform upon which our life consists. So let us continue with the poem. I pause a little to make here commentary here and there. Let us continue reading this a poem. So it says, let professionals contribute their expertise. Lawyers should strengthen lawful protection. Researchers to document knowledge and history. Journalists to educate and inform. Let policymakers strengthen governance. Let entrepreneurs build without destroying. Let the diaspora contribute their resources. Let development partners be sustainable. For we all have a role to play, each one of us, wherever we may be, in protecting what our ancestors gave, in preserving what our children need. And we are reading part 7, the posterity watch. The posterity watch I speak to you now of a simple thing, a practice that can save our heritage, a watch that must be kept over our decisions for the sake of generations yet unborn. Let every household embrace is this principle. Let every clan and institution adopt it before making a decision that will last. Let us ask, will this strengthen or weaken? Will this decision benefit our children? Will it allow them to stand on their own land? Will it give them opportunity and hope? Or will it leave them rootless and alone? This is posterity watch. My people, it begins as a mindset and a discipline. It grows into a culture of accountability. It becomes a habit in every home. It is not bureaucracy, it's not or government, it is not a law passed by politicians. It is a way of thinking and of acting, a way of honoring those who come after. Every family can practice this watch. Every clan can see this vigil. Every institution can adopt this wisdom. And every leader can embrace this responsibility before major decisions concerning land, concerning education, and investment, concerning environment and culture. Let the watch be kept and the question asked. We go to read on part 8, poetry written by Latigo, Freddy Latigo Nono, here in London, and in what I consider to be a brilliant piece of work. And I've been requested him to read this poetry on my YouTube channel to publish it there. He so happily accepted. I'm so grateful to him. So stay tuned, continue watching, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and also support it in whatever way you can. If you have the time, watch it as many times as you like. Click like, notification bell to remind you, leave a comment below so that you can engage with this material on this channel. Thank you so much. So let us continue to read this text from this powerful and wonderful poetry. So the poem reads as we continue. Let me speak plainly to my people, for I am not a stranger who does not care. I am one of you, born of this soil, and I speak because I love our people. This is not a campaign against others. It is not a war against our neighbors. It is first a call to responsibility, a call to look at ourselves and our own house. Before making a permanent decision, before selling or leasing or giving away, remember those who came before us, remember those who will come after us. Before entering an agreement with a stranger, before signing paper that cannot be undone, ask whether ownership can remain protected, ask whether the inheritance is secure. Before developing, ask about sustainability. Before investing, ask about posterity's benefits. Before leading, ask what institution will remain. Before speaking, ask if your words are true. And before you leave this house, my brother, before your eyes close for the last time, be able to answer with a clear conscience. What did we receive and what did we preserve? What did we improve and what did we pass forward? This is self-scrutiny. This is stewardship. This is generational responsibility. This is the consciousness of succession. Part 5, the danger of silence. I'm afraid, my people. I am truly afraid, For I see the silence that has come upon us, where once our elders spoke with wisdom, now there is only the noise of the market. We talk about development and progress, but we do not speak of ownership and control. We celebrate the new roads and buildings, but we do not notice who is taking our land. The dispossession happens slowly like a river that erodes the riverbank. One small scale sale, one lease, one agreement, and then another, and another, and another. Before long, the land is gone, the inheritance is extinguished, the children have nothing to stand upon, and we wonder where we went wrong. Do not let this happen, I beg you. Do not let the silence continue. Speak up in the home and in the clan. Speak up in the school and in the office. Teach your children the value of the land. Teach them the history of their people. Teach them that development without ownership is a hollow victory that will not last. The land is the foundation of our future. It is the platform of our prosperity. It is the ground where our children will build. It is the source of our identity and strength. Let us go forward. Part 10, the way forward. I do despair, my people, for there is hope, there is a path that we can walk together, a way that that honors our ancestors and our children, a way that preserves and develops and passes on. We can learn from the world while staying rooted. We can adopt new ideas while keeping our own. We can innovate. We can innovate and produce and prosper without surrendering our inheritance. We can build enterprises on our own land. We can develop industries and create jobs. We can educate our children and train our youth. We can make our land productive and fruitful. This is the path of development without dispossession. This is the way of progress with preservation. This is the wisdom of our ancestors for our time. This is the hope of our children for the future. Let us work together, clan by clan. Let us recognize village by village. Let us protect our land and develop it. Let us pass it on to the generations. For we are not alone in this struggle. We are surrounded by the cloud of witnesses, our ancestors who walked this land before us, our children who will walk it after us. The earth remembers their footsteps. The ground holds their memory. The future awaits our decision. Let us choose wisely. Let us choose well. Part 11, the mantra of our time. Let me give you words to carry with you, words that will guide you in your decisions, words that will remind you of your duty, words that will strengthen your resolve. Know the inheritance. Leave the inheritance. Protect the inheritance. Develop the inheritance. Multiply its productive value. Pass the inheritance forward. These are words for every morning, words for every decision that you make, words for every agreement that you sign, words for every moment when you are tempted. We receive it from those before us. We hold it for those living today. We preserve and develop it for those yet unborn. These are the words that will save us. These are the words that will preserve us. These are the words that will bless our children. These are the words of succession and hope. Say them to yourselves when you wake. Say them to your children at the fireside. Say them in the meetings of your clan. Say them when the stranger comes with promises. Let these words be written on your hearts. Let them be inscribed on the doorpost of your homes. Stay tuned, continue watching. Stay tuned, continue watching. Thank you so much. So say them to yourself when you wake. Say them to your children at the fireside. Say them in the meetings of your clan. Say them when the stranger comes with promises. Stay tuned, continue watching. Let these words be written on your hearts. Let them be inscribed on the doorposts of your homes. Let them be passed from generation to generation. Let them be our legacy and our strength. Stay tuned, continue watching. Part 12, the inheritance preserved. Oh, my people, I see a vision in the distance. I see a future where our land is still ours, where our children walk the boundaries of their clans, where the inheritance is passed from hand to hand. I see the granaries full of millet. I see the children playing in the compound. I see the young people learning and walking. I see elders sharing their wisdom. I see the prosperity that comes from stewardship. I see the development that builds on our foundation. I see the innovation that honors our heritage. I see the future that our ancestors dreamed. Stay tuned, continue watching. This vision can come to pass, I tell you. It is not a dream that must fade in the morning. It is a reality waiting to be born, a future waiting for our commitment. But we must act, my people. We must act now. We cannot wait for another generation. We cannot leave this burden to our children. We must take responsibilities. Stay tuned. Continue watching. Thank you so much. Continue watching. Thank you so much. This vision can come to pass. I tell you, it is not a dream that must fade in the morning. It is not a reality waiting to be born, a future waiting for our commitment, but we must act, my people. We must act now. We cannot wait for another generation. We cannot leave this burden to our children. We must take responsibility in our own time. Stay tuned, continue watching. Leave every household embrace. Let every household embrace the inheritance. Let every clan protect its ancestral land. Let every institution serve the community. Let every leader lead with vision and courage. For we are not its beginning. We are not its end. We are custodians in a continuing chain. What came to us through our forefathers must leave our hands strengthened, not extinguished. Part 13, rooted and open. I have one last thing to tell you, my people. One message to leave with you tonight. We can be rooted and open at the same time, we can preserve and develop together. We do not need to reject the world to preserve ourselves. We can learn from others and keep our own ways. We can think globally and organize locally. We can innovate boldly and protect wisely. Culture should not imprison development. Culture should provide its foundation. Our inheritance is not a burden to be carried, it is a platform from which to rise. Learn globally, think critically, organize locally, innovate boldly, produce sustainably, invest responsibly, protect collectively, and remain rooted. Our land can support education and enterprise. Our inheritance can fund innovation and prosperity. Our heritage can be the source of our strength. Our children can be the foundation of our process. Stay tuned, continue watching. So let us go forth with confidence and hope, knowing that we are not the first generation and we will not be the last to walk this land and call it home. We are part of a story that continues, part of a journey that goes forward, part of a people who endures and prevail, part of Acoli Luo rooted and open to the world. Stay tuned, continue watching.
Put on a dress, be a stranger's dream. Lock up this heart of mine, wanna wear it on my sleeve. I kinda wanna hate you, but I wanna love you too. I wanna hold you close and let you go, find someone new. And I wish it wasn't, but my mind's made up in two. What's killing me the most is knowing two things can be true. Wanna throw away your empathy, wanna wear it to sleep tonight. Wanna wipe our slate clean, wanna pick this thing up right where we left off. Wanna block your number, take one last time, make it enough. Wish I was one or the other. I kinda wanna hate you, but I wanna love you too. I wanna hold you close and let you go, find someone new. And I wish it wasn't.
Stay tuned, continue watching, and welcome back to my YouTube channel as we continue with this discourse, reading a poem, a fantastic poem by Freddy, Latigo, Nono, and I'm reading from his work and to publish it on my YouTube channel. And subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't subscribed, and click like, click notification bell, leave a comment below, watch and share with family and friends, and reflect on this material. And if you like it, leave a comment below. This may or may not be the beginning, because I enjoy reading this poem. And let us continue with part 14, the final word. Hear me, O my people, hear these words, for they are spoken from the depths of my heart, spoken not for myself alone, but for all who will come after us. The deeper Acoli Luo succession is the sustainable transmission of our land, our heritage, our knowledge, our institutions, our values, and our productive capacity. It requires more than discussion and debate. It requires daily consciousness and organization. It requires commitment in implementation. It requires every hand and heart and mind. So I say to you, my brothers and sisters, know your inheritance, live it, protect it, develop it, multiply its productive value, pass it forward to the next generations. Let this be our song and our story. Let this be our prayer and our practice. Let this be our legacy and our gift. Let this be our answer to the question of our time. We receive it from those before us. We hold it for those living today. We preserve and develop it for those yet unborn. This is how a people remain rooted while advancing. This is how heritage becomes productive strength. This is how culture supports development. This is how inheritance becomes posterity. This is our succession mantra. This is our song of the land. This is our calling and our charge. This is the way of our people. Speaking in the Luo language, Uwek Lokman Oram Pin Luo Dichu, Kibene Lotedero Patie Mamati Gang, Gunyang, Kibene Lotedero Pin Gang, Gi Nyute Onyang. This is in Luo. If you speak Luo, then read it. The land connects all Acoli Luo, and our children's children will bless us if we keep our inheritance and pass it on. If we protect, develop, preserve our land. Thus ends the song of the land, spoken by one who loves our people, who remembers the ancestors and sees the children, who calls us to responsibility and hope. By F.N. Nono, the song of the land, being a lament and a call to my people of Acoli Luo concerning the inheritance of our ancestral ground. Part 1, the ground beneath our feet. This is the end. Stay tuned. Continue watching. We just came to an end of this great poetry, and we, in the future, by the grace of God, we will continue to enjoy. If by any chance Mr. Freddy Latigo Nono continues to continue to write in his zeal and in his power, and if we can all come together and enjoy moments of triumph as we do, as we always do. And thank you so much, Freddy Latigo Nono, for your generosity, for allowing me the pleasure of reading your poetry in your own name on my YouTube channel. And let us all join together to watch, to celebrate. If you are an Acoli, if you are a non-Acoli, if you are African, if you are black or white, it does not matter at all. You are warmly welcome to this estate, to this platform, and let us enjoy it together. I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe to this YouTube channel and leave a comment below. Click the notification bell, and thank you so much. See you in the next video.
again, Ayabas.
Baby, I want to be with you tonight. Baby, I want to be with you tonight.
Stiffer, Allegiant Sound.
Anytime I see you, girl, you give me good time, good time. When I don't see you, girl, my heart breaks sometimes, sometimes. Do you know I love you? I want you. Do you know I love you? wapate, we wapate, wakamchana, wapate, we wapate, wakamchana. Love me, my woman, my woman. Love me, my woman, my woman. Love me, my woman, my woman. Love me, my woman, my woman.
Baby, I want to be with you tonight. Baby, I want to be with you tonight.
Vacation twende Dubai, upige mapicha picha. Tú eres mi señorita, comprarte una rosa. Squeeze na vimba kita.